Today, we're going to be looking at potential gems for the Vikings in the second round, pick 46. Before that, the remaining needs for the team before draft weekend, assuming that no other major free agency moves are made. Corner, center / right guard, we'll chalk it up to interior offensive line. Defensive line, wide receiver. Safety, depending on how you feel about Cam Bynum. Now, with that in mind, second-round options for the Vikings. I want to start with Perrion Winfrey, defensive tackle out of Oklahoma. Listen, man, first thing that sticks out about him is his frame. He's not the typical wider-mass defensive tackle. 6'4", 290 pounds. He's built like J.J. Watt, an absolute tank. Versatile enough for a 3-4 or 4-3 base, which Ed Donatel would very much appreciate. And his pass rushing skills are so incredible to where I can only describe them as rips. So in MMA workouts, there's a move called elbow upper. It's almost like an uppercut, but you use your elbow instead. If you're caught in a grapple and you want to create space, boom, elbow upper. Perrion Winfrey off the snap of the ball just rips through dudes. His hand movements are elite. Very fun to watch. Last year for the Sooners, 5.5 sacks, 11 TFLs for a defensive tackle. Amazing. I like Jordan Davis a lot. But if you in the first round say take whatever pick of corners are available, and in the second round you select Perrion Winfrey, I won't be mad at that at all. He is a baller. Next, I want to talk about Sky Moore, wide receiver out of Western Michigan. Love his hands, versatile enough to beat you with his speed, but even on the contested plays, he makes some tough catches. He can play outside or inside as a slot receiver, where he's even more dangerous. Now, he's not a big receiver listed at 5'9", but he's a big play receiver. The catches he makes in traffic, the toughness. Measure a man by his heart, not his stature. There are some shades of Steve Smith Sr. in his game. Lastly, I want to talk about Jalen Petre, safety out of Baylor. There's really nothing he can't do in coverage. If there's a way to undercut passes, he usually finds a way to make it happen. You can play him wide at the line of scrimmage, and he does such a good job of closing in on ball handlers, whether it's the quarterback, running backs, wide receiver, on screen plays. He's a Swiss Army knife at safety, kind of like Harrison Smith. And I went and looked at his stats last year for Baylor. 3.5 sacks, 2 interceptions, not bad. And then this next stat, I had to look at like 50 times just to make sure I wasn't drunk. 18.5 TFLs as a safety? What? All right, man, that's ridiculous. He's going to be a problem. And I get, okay, maybe you can play him at corner at the next level, but he offers way more value at safety. Leave well enough alone. Those are the 3 gems I have for the Vikings in the second round. If I had to rank them, I, honest to God, cannot pick between Perrion Winfrey or Jalen Petre between 1 and 2. I've got Sky Moore at third, but in a perfect world, at pick 12, if you trade back far enough to, let's say, mid-20s to where you can get another second-round pick, the Vikings now have 2. Let's say they take Tyler Linderbaum or Trent McDuffie in the first round and get Perrion Winfrey and Jalen Petre. I will pop so much champagne. I know it's probably not going to happen, but one can dream. Your thoughts in the comments section below. Back at it tomorrow. We'll see you then.